Hello and welcome here. I'm Hamza Al-Khatib, and in today's video I'll tell you more about the iPhone SE 4. The rumors have been going crazy all over the place, but today I'll tell you all about them and all you will need to know about the iPhone SE 4 in order to buy it. Let's start with the most important aspect of any phone you might buy. The iPhone SE 4 is expected to bring a major upgrade to its designs and features. The first and major design it will change from this old design. What I have here is the iPhone 6, but it is basically the same as the iPhone SE 2. The one I have here is metal. This old design had one camera at the back, but from the front it is still the same as the previous iPhone SE models. It had this classic old design of iPhones. It had a physical button and a fingerprint sensor. Of course, there was still the camera present right here and the sensor for your calling. Now with the new upgrade, you are expected to have the OLED screen with the new iPhones, and this is a major upgrade for the screen quality. These ones that I have here were on LCD based screens. They weren't the best from the quality, from the colors, and from the deep blacks that they have. Now yes, this is quite a good black screen, but it is because it's turned off and it doesn't have any charge in it. Now with the new OLED screens, you will have a much better colors, more accurate colors, and they will be and feel much better than any old iPhone you have. And as you might expect with the new design, the fingerprint sensor will be removed and you will have a Face ID just like all the other iPhones that we have. In my opinion, the Face ID is much better than any fingerprint sensor. It works more seamless, it is faster, and you wouldn't have to think twice about opening your iPhone. It is ready to use as long as you open your iPhone. And nowadays you don't even have to press the power button, you can just raise your iPhone and it will start automatically. With the iPhone SE 4, you are expected to have the A17 Bionic chip. If true, this chip will bring you top tier performance. It is the same chip that was present with the iPhone 15, which was Apple's flagship up to 1 year ago. It will bring you better processing power, better battery efficiency, and overall better performance when it comes to gaming and video editing or whatever you would need your iPhone for. And compared to the previous iPhone SE, you will get better longevity, better performance, and overall your iPhone will last you way longer than you would need an iPhone 4. And it will be such a great long-term investment if you need an iPhone with a great price. Let's talk a little bit about the camera that is rumored to be present with the iPhone SE 4. The previous iPhone SE model had very bad camera. It only had one camera and still like the new iPhone. But the new iPhone is rumored to have a 12 megapixel camera, or even some say a 24 megapixel camera, hence why it will have a larger lens at the back than the one I have here. With the new camera upgrade and the processing power upgrade, we might have a nighttime mode, and this will be very great for users who use their iPhone as their main taking photo device. And this will be great for users who use their iPhones in order to take photos for their everyday life. Yes, the new iPhone SE will still have one camera at the back, but it will be much better than the previous model iPhone. With the new camera lens and combined with the new processor, you will have a much better images to work with. You will have sharper images, better nighttime images, and overall you will get details that you wouldn't be able to get with the previous iPhone SE model. Still, the camera will not be as good as the flagship iPhones, but it will still be good for the everyday user. Also, for the first time, Apple are bringing the USB-C to the new iPhone SE model. This will be such a good upgrade for the new iPhone SE users, as you will get faster charging, better compatibilities with accessories that you might have, and it will just be like all the other Apple products that are released nowadays. This will future-proof your iPhone for way more longer than if it had an iPhone lightning cable to charge with. So you wouldn't have to use any lightning cables. This will be better for the consumer, and you wouldn't have the hassle of using the lightning cable, which honestly wouldn't future-proof your iPhone if it had a lightning cable rather than the USB-C cable. Now with the new chipset and the OLED display, we can expect better battery performance. The new chip is way better and more power efficient than the old one, so we could see a better battery performance from that side. Not only that, we can also expect a better standby performance. Standby is when you leave your iPhone for long periods of time and it loses its charge. So with the new efficiency, and the better efficiency than the ones that we had before, we can expect the iPhone to last for longer periods of time without using it. And of course, with the better performance, we can also expect a longer screen time for the iPhone itself. Now for the price, which is the most important aspect when it comes to buying a new phone. It is expected to be about $500 to $600, and that is compared to the previous, just above $400 previous one. But knowing Apple, they will probably increase the price just like they do with every other thing. And now of course I do expect that it will have a larger based storage rather than the 64 GB previous model iPhone. Now with this price range, it will still be a good competitor in the budget phone market, offering a flagship performance with a budget price. The official release date is expected to be in 2 days, 19th of February of this year. So stay tuned to actually know more about it. And as expected, pre-orders will also be available at the release of the iPhone itself. And it will be the most affordable iPhone in the lineup, and honestly I do think it will be such a good deal for many people, as it is a trend with Apple to have many iPhones on the lineup, but the base model iPhone is almost always the best deal out of the bunch. Now before I end this video, I want to show you some differences between the iPhone 6 that I have and the new iPhone SE model and what we expect to see with the new iPhone. So let me show you here on my desk. So here is what the iPhone 6 model looked like, and here is my iPhone 12 and how it looks like. So at the back we had here metal, but the previous iPhone SE model had a glass back. And the iPhone 12 also has a glass back, so let me show you what it looks like. Here is what the iPhone 12 back looks like, but we are expecting, of course, without this bezel right here and only one camera at the back. Of course, the camera will have a very different view from the ones that we had previously, and it will have a larger lens as well. Of course, there will be no LiDAR scanner, but honestly, you wouldn't need it on such iPhone. Let me also show you the front of the iPhone itself, and here is what the new iPhone would look like. The same as this one, the iPhone 12, iPhone 13 and iPhone 14, it will have the bezel, the front facing camera and the speaker for the calls. And here is what the previous one looked like. And as you can see here on the camera flashing, this is the Face ID sensor, and the previous one didn't have it and only has the fingerprint sensor. Some people swear by the fingerprint sensor, but honestly the Face ID is much better, easier to use, and it is just more reliable than the fingerprint sensor. And as I told you, when you first pick up your iPhone, it will start rather than having to manually or press the button to open it. And with the new design, we can expect MagSafe to be present like the iPhone 12 and onwards, but also we can expect, and what is actually much better for the user, is having the USB-C rather than the lightning cables that I have here on my iPhone 12. Now all the new iPhone Apple products like the Magic Mouse and all of the products that Apple releases nowadays are USB-C, like the iPad, and it will be much better for the consumer, especially if the consumer uses accessories like a USB-C hub or transferring the storage, photos or whatever files you have on your iPhone through a USB stick rather than from iCloud or from any digital service. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I do make many videos on my channel from Apple related products, iPhone and iPad, and I also make videos about productivity and studying in general. If you are interested in any of these, please check out my channel. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.